everyone. Happy Sunday.
Or afternoon or evening.
Well, it depends when you're watching it, I suppose, doesn't it? So, today is the second Sunday before Advent, which is really quite exciting. Where did that go, huh?
Christmas.
So we're going to start by preparing ourselves by saying, in my
head and in my heart and all around, Jesus is here.
Jesus is here. Well done. Well done, Clemmy.
Yay!
Right, so this is quite a heavy one today. Just be a bit careful with this because it's also quite breakable. I don't want to give you too many clues.
It's quite heavy.
It's quite heavy, isn't it?
Oh.
You want to show it to the camera? Now, you pronounce this Cardamila faltia. Cardamila faltia. Do you know what language that is? Do you want to show it again? So just show it so you can see it. Oh, well, it's in reverse. That's the trouble, isn't it? Unless you can see it.
Oh, yeah,
You have to sort of trust me on this one.
No, it's not going to happen.
It's Irish Gaelic, and it means, now, Cada, I think. Cada means 100, Mila means 1,000, and Faltia means welcomes. 100,000 welcomes. And we have this by our front door, which I think we do. We have it hanging behind the front door. And I think it's a really nice reminder that you welcome people who come into your house. So you welcome people as friends, don't you?
Yeah.
Even if you know them or you don't. So, we're just going to do a reading. Do you want to do the reading or do you want me to do the reading? Okay, we're going to do a reading this morning. It's from Samuel 3 and it's verses 1 to 9. Now the boy Samuel was ministering to the Lord under Eli. The word of the Lord was rare in those days. Visions were not widespread. At that time, Eli, whose eyesight had begun to grow dim, so that he could not see, was lying down in his room. The lamp of God had not yet gone out, and Samuel was lying down in the temple of the Lord, where the ark of God was. Then the Lord called, Samuel, Samuel, and he said, Here I am, and ran to Eli, and said, Here I am, you called me. But he said, I did not call you, lie down again. So he went and lay down. The Lord called again, Samuel, Samuel. Samuel got up and went to Eli and said, Here I am, for you called me. But he said, I did not call my son. Lie down again. Now Samuel did not yet know the Lord, and the word of the Lord had not yet been revealed to him. The Lord called Samuel again a third time, and he got up and went to Eli and said, Here I am, for you called me. Then Eli perceived that the Lord was calling the boy. Therefore Eli said to Samuel, Go lie down, and if he calls you, you shall say, Speak, Lord, for your servant is listening. So Samuel went down and lay in his space. So it's a beautiful reading, and it's a reminder to all of us really to listen out for the voice of the Lord in our lives. And at the moment, this is sort of going back to our welcome plaque. At the moment, we've got Reverend Donna, who's joined us this week, who's done the sermon in the main slot, in the Sunday service slot. So we're remembering that she's somewhere new, it's her first time in London, and we are here, it's our role to welcome her into our lives and make her feel like she's our friend. And friends can be really important to us, and it's within all of our gift to be able to offer friendship to other people. It doesn't cost anything. You can do lots of things. You can give a smile, you can just be kind to someone, and to really reach out and to try and be friendly. So, some of you, we're trying to be a little bit ambitious in Sunday school this week. So we've set something up on Clemmy's cushion
really
here.
Can't really see it though.
Well, you were about to see it. Can you see?
No.
Sorry. I have rebellion this morning in Sunday school. So there's a safety pin at the top, and I'm going to show you how you do this. But don't worry if you don't quite get it from here, because I'm going to put some clips on WhatsApp as well. We are going to aim to make, you might have seen these before, these are friendship bracelets. Now I haven't made very much of this because you do need quite a lot of patience, and you might find that you need the help of a grown-up, or a grown-up might need the help of a child, actually, probably more likely. But what we need to do, I've done it on one already, we need to take 3 quite long strands of thread. Now I've got embroidery thread here, but you don't need this. You could have a thin wool, or you could even try a piece of string. What do you reckon?
It wouldn't look as nice.
So I'm going to, what is nice actually is if they're different colours. So I've got one of this kind of fluorescent greeny yellow, I've got a red here, bright red. I'm going to take roughly the same length, so quite a long length. And then the last one is a very pretty purpley pink one. And I'm going to cut another length like that. So I've got 3 long lengths, and I'm going to put the rest away because I don't need those. Gather your 3 lengths, like Clemmy has already done. Clever Clemmy. So, oh dear, I'm not very clever. I've not made them all the same length. Never mind. So pinch it roughly in the middle. Bend it over, so effectively you end up with 6 strands of colour. I'm going to do a little knot at the top, just so I can hold them all together, like that. And then I'm going to take, so it's just like that. Then I'm going to take my safety pin. Now, it's probably easiest if you ask a grown-up to do this, because you get the safety pin and you just thread it through the loops at the top, and then attach it. So I've found a pillow, a cushion rather. This just makes it a bit easier because then you attach it in place. Right.
Can't move about.
You can't move back. Then you separate all your threads. So Clemmy's already done that. Take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Now then, this is where I probably will refer to the WhatsApp because it gets a bit tricky if you can't see it. But we're going to do 2 knots. So we take the first 2 threads, take the left one over the right one and pull it through. Okay.
What on earth are you on about?
So take the left one over the right one.
Yeah.
Underneath, tie a knot.
Oh,
so
tie
you've done 2 knots. And you take hold, you keep that first thread and you carry on going. You take the next thread.
Clever.
Right, no, we'll do 2 threads on each one.
Okay.
That's what comes of not listening. Right, so I'm doing my 2 threads on the second one. Doesn't matter, don't worry. You just carry on to the next one.
Okay,
Make sure you know which is the thread that you're moving. So you do 2 knots on each thread. Don't panic if you're not following this, because I will put pictures on WhatsApp. So
I'm
you
not
can see.
following.
But do you want to watch me? Would that be helpful?
No.
Okay. We'll have words afterwards, don't worry. Right, so what I would love, what I'd really love, if you do have the patience to carry on doing this, you don't have to, these sorry, I should have said these are called friendship bracelets, aren't they? And often you would give them to your friend, but at the moment we can't really give things to other people like this. So you could either hang on to it for yourself, or you could think of somebody else while you're doing it. Think of someone who's
Say a prayer for them.
Who's a friend, or say a prayer. So I can think about, I had a friend when I was at school called Yvette, who was born a week after me, and everyone used to muddle us up because it was Suzette and Yvette. Anyway, so I'm thinking of her. But you don't have to make a bracelet. You could make something to dangle off your school bag if you didn't want to make it that long. You'll see after a few rows of knots, you'll see it starts to make a pattern. Once you've got to the last thread, you start again with the thread that's on the left, and you use that to make a knot over the second thread, and you carry on going as you did. So 2 knots. We're going to be here for a long time.
Yeah. It's satisfying though.
Do you know what? It is really satisfying, isn't it? And actually yours already looks really pretty. I like the colours on yours.
Thank you.
It doesn't matter if you haven't got colours, don't wear a piece of string, but I would still love to see pictures of them anyway. That would be great. And the other thing I would love from you this week, some of you may have seen that every Friday we are trying to do an amazing fact on the WhatsApp groups at 5 o'clock. And so this week I said, did you know it is illegal to stand within 90 metres of the Queen without socks on? Which I think
Is it?
Yeah. Go figure. So we've already had some
can't
great
smell
suggestions
smoke.
actually from other people. Or maybe it's because she doesn't like smelly feet, I don't know.
Yes.
But we've already had some suggestions, but it would be lovely to get some fun facts to put on that. We won't put a picture of your face, but we will say your first name and your age. So don't worry, you don't have to film yourself. But do please have a think about that and send some facts into to the WhatsApp through your mum or dad. Okay. Well, I think we're going to be here for quite a long time, but I will put a photo of this on WhatsApp as well to show how we're getting on. But it's very restful, so I'm enjoying that. So we're going to close anyway, remembering friendship and remembering all that we can do to help other people who might need a friend. And we're going to close with our normal prayer. Okay, so we're going to say, as we go from Sunday school back to our family's care, Help us to remember all we've learned each day to love and share. The stories and the games we've played and the friendship bracelets we've made. I've forgotten the next line now. The drawings we take home. Remind us Jesus is our friend. We're never on our own.
Amen.
Amen. Look, you can see it's already starting to come on. Oh, it is? How about yours?
Can't really see it.
No, but soon it will start to look a bit more like that. You can see that one.
You have to zoom
It's
in.
a long way from the screen, yes. You have to sort of imagine. You might have made them before, who knows?
Mm.
Anyway, we will look forward to seeing them, and we'll look forward to hearing your amazing facts for our
Yeah.
Friday Cracker Jacks lot.
Help us get smarter.
Help some of us get smarter, yeah. All right, see you next week.
Bye.
Bye.